Find a seat wherever. I think we'll have to play musical chairs. Somebody, if we do, I'll stand and somebody can have my chair. It's all good.
Where's the left? I'm gonna hide over
After 6
here.
months, I don't want to ladder.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think you can hide in this room.
I know. That's
Try.
pretty.
I'll find
Dad, lights?
It's no offense, you know my person.
you. Okay.
You guys have met my personality, so it is hard to hide.
Yeah, your personality, it came in before you did.
Yes, it usually does. It usually announces
Oh, you could
itself
turn it
about
back.
3 days
You
ago.
want the front? Jack, you want this microphone?
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, free sticker. Everybody gets some free stickers?
Yeah.
Woo!
You're stealing my thunder, man. That wasn't.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Just kidding.
Blew it,
Is
dude.
there any advice on where to stick them?
Aiden's ready. He's ready for the show.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so everybody, let's grab a seat or find a place to stand. You're welcome to stand too, so no worries there, because I'll be standing. As a host, I can't help but stand. That's what I gotta do. I get all nervous and shit. Alright, well, welcome everybody. Glad you all were able to make it here tonight. I know it's a little challenging on a Thursday, especially with the Houston traffic. And thank you for the Glores coming all the way from Sugar Land and 1 hour and 20-minute commute we did here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. And Taylor came all the way from Colorado, so she wins the award for coming the furthest distance.
Is there a prize for her?
Yeah, she gets to hang out with us.
Already clapped for the people from Sugar Land.
So I'm really excited for tonight. Just last week I was in North Carolina, and I was at the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame induction for someone that you all are very familiar with. Some of you all are familiar with David Childers, who we came to know through the Abode Brothers World, because they covered some of his songs, and I just love how all that just kind of just brings brings us together, and David was actually on stage for 3 songs after his induction, as well as Cody Gentry right here was also on stage. So big hand for Cody. I think David's a good mentor to Cody. He'll probably straighten him out at some point, he'll fly straight, Yeah. And then, so I was referred to Cody, I've known Cody since the pandemic, when David Childers was doing home streams on Facebook, and Cody would show up at his house and sit in on some sets, and I got to know of him through that, and then I finally got to meet him last year at New Year's Eve before the Abode Brothers played the following day, because David Childers always plays the night before for a fundraising event. I think I probably talked maybe 2 minutes or something. And then I saw him last week at the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame. I talked to him maybe about 10 minutes. So I've talked to him a lot now. So I'm ready for him to go home after the night. But I was also very ecstatic to find out that he was bringing a friend with him. I think he's actually a third cousin, twice removed or something like that. So we got Mac Leaphart here, who I've gone down the Mac Leaphart rabbit hole since I knew he was coming. And you guys are in for a treat, man. He's awesome. Cody's awesome. I'm just so excited that they're both here. And this is kicking off their Texas tour, because they're headed off to Dripping Springs near Austin tomorrow for a show there, and then they're moving on to San Antonio.
Buford's backyard.
Yeah.
Right down the street from me.
And they're gonna, I think, maybe take a little detour to Lukenbach and check that out. Yeah. And Mac's been through Texas before, because he's won awards and stuff at the Clarabelle Music Festival and all that. So he's been around. I think 30 years we've been at it here. So
Something like that.
yeah. So we're really happy to have him here. So let's go ahead and give it up. Nothing me yakking.
I'll go first.
No, we got to go there. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And then when you say shoot, you actually show what you're gonna do?
No, you do that.
No, wait, I don't
Yeah,
know.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then you can.
And then you do it.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors,
And then-
shoot, and then.
No, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm undefeated.
He's coming smarter than I am.
The first song I'm gonna play is off an album I did. My first album in 2024. The song's called Bernadine. Hey girl, take cover, let's get outside. Stand with me while the world ignites. These walls are holding too tight to fight. Set of flames too tall to hide. Oh, bless sisters, look at what we've done. What sides on who of this smoking gun? Is there any good left by the morning sun? Are we any good for anyone? Let it burn, we're all Malibu, baby, yes I'll turn a little mad and splash gasoline. Our future plans now in the past, all we made now turned to ash. Smoke and settle on the ground. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it in. Hey girl, you'll learn that the world breaks clean. There's more red and gold than blue and green. Choosing splits, not a thought between. Won't mind the lies you and me. How bright the lights and the sirens sound. Lord, how fire pulls in a crowd. All secretly waiting for the roof to bow. There's nothing worth saving anyhow. Let it burn, we're all Malibu, baby, yes I'll turn a little match and a splash gasoline. Our future plans now in the past, love we made now turn to ash. Smoke and settle on the ground. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it in, we burn it down. And we'll walk
that. Skip the cat, all kind of ways. We're all in this thing together, so let's love them all, no hold back. We're slinging love right off of the stage. Yeah, we ain't had a home, no houses. Go back on the reins. Wanna get that rhythm coursing through your veins. So kick out the blues, what else you let the good times roll the bad way. Hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, 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 hey. Johnny B. Good and a boy named Sue. Levi's and a rosy, rosy, rosy tattoo. Pony cars, guitars fit to fly. But they ain't always cool and tough. No, that wouldn't be enough. It's a spirit that stands the test of time. We ain't had a home, no houses. Go back on the reins. Wanna get that rhythm coursing through your veins. Kick out the blues, what else you let the good times roll bad way. Hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey. Hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey. Hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey. Just a little bit softer now. Hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll, hey. Just a little bit English now. Hey, hey, rock and roll, hey, hey, rock and roll, hey. So yeah, that's Cody Gentry. My name's Mac Leaphart. We certainly are happy to be here with y'all this evening. The resurgence of the Hoot Nanny is something that's great for us singer-songwriters. So yeah, we're having a great time. This here song is about the spirit of rock and roll. That spirit's been around since the beginning of time. We just didn't know what to call it before Rocket 88 came out in 1954 or 56. But rock and roll is indeed a spiritual thing. When you get way, way low down over a broken heart, or whatever it is, it's giving you the blues, you can put on rock and roll and start to feel better. So here's the spirit of rock and roll. We're gonna bring you a little bit.
Well, Mac and I have been traveling a few days together, and on mine it's been really good. Mac's too nice of a guy to tell me if I was annoying him, but I've had fun.
You had your first 5 or 6 Lone Star beers as well. This is Cody's first time in Texas, so everybody give him a big welcome.
I couldn't ask for a better host than the Poynor. So thank y'all so much for having us and bringing us here and making us feel like showing up at 12:30 last night. And, you know, I think Jack probably thought we were dead somewhere.
I did.
We had a really good evening.
We had a good evening.
I was worried. I was seriously concerned about it. I was about to call the authorities, man. Put on that or something.
Despite our choice of being barefoot this evening, Cody and I both got new boots last night at a show.
We did.
I have this pair of boots that I was wearing that a dog custom made for me. Where I left him on the bed and he bit one of them down to just like the
ankle.
And I was about to throw them away, and I was literally putting them in the trash can. I was like, you know what? Those are the most comfortable boots I've ever had. And I never tucked my boots in anyway, so I just kept wearing them. And I showed our buddy Sean, who was playing last night. We were talking about boots. I was like, man, I got the most custom pair of boots in here. And then later that night, he made me show them to the owner of that place. He's like, yeah, goddamn, go get you some new boots. And he's like, he go get you some too. So yeah, we got no boots. Yeah, it was a win-win.
So we have your dog to thank for our. Yeah, Mac was the only guy I knew that had one boot and one slide.
I still have them there. Still comfortable.
Yeah, I said, Mac, you get to throw those away. He said, hell no, I'm not throwing these away. These are good boots.
Best boots I've ever had.
I'm gonna play y'all a new song. See, like the little toe right there. I couldn't do that in boots. That's how big toe. Song's called Clarabelle. Baby, baby, what kind of game we play? Ollie oxen, free hide and seek, stripping my room and my rain. Should've never put my faith in a girl with the face of an angel. Now the only light for me, I hope to see is a train. Don't leave me to suffer in the night where the winter fell. I found the holy grail, it's marked with lipstick stain. And the pain I feel, it's raw and it's real, like the steel running through my soul. I'm lost inside your spell, Clarabelle. So my cousin's not here with me to do the hot part, so I'm gonna whistle them, but she sounds like this. I go through the mirror. Now my cup's running over, blood and the broken road. My lifeline's getting clearer, 'cause a man can't feel
First time I came to Texas, I was actually in middle school. I was in 7th or 8th grade, and I was doing this thing called the Western Tour for Boys and Girls. It was kind of like a summer camp on a bus. So it left out of Lake City, South Carolina, which is kind of near Myrtle Beach. And there was like 40 or 50 kids and just a couple of chaperones. And we did things like go to big cities, because they don't have any big cities in South Carolina. And baseball games and Six Flags and stuff like that. And one of the places we went was Juarez. This was the early '90s, and it wasn't.
There's a Disney World there, right?
It wasn't a crazy thing to take a bunch of 7th and 8th graders right across the border. And the funny thing was, they treated Juarez just like they treated Six Flags. We went across the border, they parked the bus in some big parking lot beside, big old swap meet or whatever they have there, and they were like, all right, stick with your buddy. See you in 3 hours. And at the time, I think I was 13 or 14 and wasn't fully aware and probably wasn't completely interested in all the things that, I could have gotten into in Juarez. All I wanted was I wanted to find a guitar, because I just started playing guitar and nobody on the trip believed that I could actually play. And I told Cody the story yesterday. And I wanted one of those Bajas, like those hippie sweaters. You can get them at the gas station now, but back then they're harder to find. So I found a guitar, I paid like $50 for it. It was probably worth about 10. And I found a Baja. It was white and it had the Corona beer logo on the back. Thought that was pretty cool. And after we all made it safely back to the bus, we drove across and we spent the evening at a motel in El Paso. Fast forward to, a few decades down the road, and I wanted to write a song about how adversity can kind of lead to greatness. People that start off having to fight and scratch their way to the top tend to find a way to make it. And so I came up with a name for the character. I was like, this guy's Buddy. Right? Now, where's Buddy from? And I remember back to being in El Paso, coming from Greenville, South Carolina. Greenville's a pretty nice place, and El Paso was, I'd never seen anything quite like it. There was just dirt and trash everywhere, people sleeping on the side of mountains, and it stuck. And I thought, man, this would be a tough place to be, have your ass kicked from the day you were born. So this one's about a young man from Texas whose mama doesn't love him. It's called the El Paso Kid. She got knocked up, kept on drinking, smoking half a pack a day. She didn't want that baby, she had him anyway. He showed up 6 weeks early, she left him down on Cradle Road. It's a rough start for Buddy, and a long way to go. Life ain't easy on a bastard. Kids are wild, mean and brash. Don't help it when your daddy was Juarez Berserk. Your mom was El Paso trash. Lean to one side, calling him greasy. Another hollering gringo. Son, it's a rough start for Buddy. A long way to go. Well, I don't claim to know a damn thing about the way the world goes round, and how some folks are born primed to swim and other folks are primed to drown. When the cards are on the table, you play your hand or you can fold. It's a rough start for Buddy, a long way to go. the curb just one last time. On the day he turned 18, thought about the army, but he couldn't see himself in green. So he just headed north along the Rio Grande. He knew his life wasn't for nothing. It was just unplanned, and shares a mockingbird, sings a stolen song. The straightest path finds a crook. It's a rough start for Buddy, a long way to go. There's a special place in heaven for those who scrap for a fighting chance. A long shot, tooth and nails, all the odds be damned. When the cards are on the table, play your hand, or you can fold. It's a rough start for Buddy, a long way to go. It's a rough start for Buddy, a long way to go. Oh, Buddy.
I think that was the first song I'd ever heard of Mac's. Whenever we found out that we were going to be friends, I listened to his music. I was like, man, this guy's good. So I love that song, man.
Thanks, man. Cody and I have a mutual friend that our kids walk to school together. He's like, man, I got a buddy in Greenville. You ought to meet him.
Here we are.
Now we're here.
Now we're cousins. I like to say Mac and I are close enough cousins for me to ask him for money. And
The wrong person. I'm good for like $5 sometimes.
yeah. So we were talking earlier about getting into this as a profession, and this next song kind of led me down that path. I wrote it in about 5 minutes. It's kind of one of those songs that I was riding around during. It was early COVID, and kind of the point in COVID where you didn't know what else to do but cut your grass about 3 or 4 times in a day. Not even the blade rolling or anything, just up riding around. And this song came to me, and I hopped off the lawnmower and wrote the song before the lawnmower hit the fence. And the person I called was David Childers. He said, "Is this a good song?" Hell yeah, it's a good song. So it must be a good song. And I called my brother, played it for him. He said, "What's it called?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "Call it Mountaineer." That was good a name as any. There's gotta be a place bigger than this. Sheetrock strong enough to catch my fist. Maybe a drink that still burns my tongue. Anywhere's good I ain't yet run from. Oh, I'm just tired. Lord, let me be. Look high, but you won't find a man lower than me. If I could reach up, find the ground, I could rest my head on the mountain now. Any reason to hang around. Lost my brother on a foreign shore. Ration my wages at the company store. Spend most my days staring at the floor. My bones will break, I'll ask for more. These scars stuck around long after the pain, like the old swing tire collects the rain. You don't need to know the time of day. The dark never bothered me anyway. Oh, I'm just tired, Lord, let me be. Look high, but you won't find a man lower than me. If I could reach up, find the ground, I could rest my head on the mountain now. Any reason to hang around, and the skeletons chatter like drunken old friends, rattling back to the place they've been. And someday soon I'll join the crowd, but I don't feel much like talking now. Oh, I don't feel much like talking now. Oh, I'm just tired, Lord, let me be. Look high, but you won't find a man lower than me. If I could reach up, find the ground, I could rest my head on the mountain now. Any reason to hang around, any reason to hang around, any reason to hang around.
Yeah.
So Mother Nature, it can allows for some pretty nasty shit to go down from time to time. This song's inspired by something that's just breaks my heart sometimes. It's a tough old world we're born into. Yeah, the spider eats the fly, the bird eats the spider on up the chain. And it breaks my soft old heart, big things tearing little ones apart. And that's just how it goes, there ain't no one to blame. 'Cause we got hurricanes right, big old jungle cats are stalking, running high and down inside our homes. This old world is tough enough without the rest of us throwing down and piling on. Yeah, there's always someone smaller to make somebody else feel taller. Low hanging fruit snap right off the vine. So yeah, I worry some, sending my son on off to school. We could use less cool, a whole lot more kind. 'Cause we got hurricanes rocking, big old jungle cats stalking, running high and down inside our homes. This old world is tough enough without the rest of us throwing down and piling on. Well, the fact of the matter is, this tough old world's a gift. A place that's always right, that just do us wrong. All joy and no pain, or there'd be no sad songs to sing. Sad ones are the best kind of songs. Yeah, we get hurricanes right, big old jungle cats stalking, running high and down inside our homes. This old world is tough enough without the rest of us Tough enough that the rest of us throwing down and fighting on.
On the way up here, Mac and I were talking. I think we were talking a little bit about that song too, but we were kind of talking about free will and how free will is such a great blessing to us. But I mentioned that there's also some danger in free will. That's what makes it free. I wrote this song about some of those dangers. It's a new song called Land of the Free. She loved me slow, with no place to go. Spent me at her convenience. My eyes close to the dark as the hands of the clock on his face. We crossed the line. She paid for the sake of my pleasure. We cursed the verses, temptation and cursive on the curve of the waist. It's hard to live in the land of free. No fault to find me, I'm flying eternally. Sands room deep, Lord, I'm holding as much as I please. Lord, help me hate the world that looks just like me. This boundless abundance yet to be hunted. Laid out for me for the taking, trampling all that was sacred like a war-painted stable bound for me. And I feel the fire, and I'm rising higher. Kingdom, dominion, forgiving what's left in my soul. It's hard to live in the land of free. No fault to find me, I'm flying eternally. Sands room deep, Lord, I'm holding as much as I please. Lord, help me hate the world that looks just like me. Relaxed in our castles, I watch as the stones form from mud. I'm no keeper of brothers, just bleeding some other man's blood. Had our grasp on the brass ring when we named all the beasts of the field. Leave the fruit to the flies, and I wasted the land that I killed. It's hard to live in the land of the free. No fault to find me, I'm flying eternally. Sands room deep, Lord, I'm holding as much as I please. Lord, help me hate the world. Lord, help me hate the world. Lord, help me hate the world that looks just like me. Beat that, Mac.
I didn't know we were cutting heads up here.
I don't want to, no beer.
I don't drink like I used to, but occasionally I step over the line still. Whenever I do and I wake up, I got a headache and vague memories of some stuff I said that I shouldn't have said. Bloodshot eyes, and I'm just trying to get right. You know, it's easy to want to point the finger at someone or something, you know, and alcohol itself is it's a pretty easy target. We've all heard the phrase, you know, that's just the booze talk, but booze doesn't talk. It's an inanimate object. And it's tempting and nice as all those liquor bottles look in those bar lights, you know. Nobody can force liquor down your throat. Except for my buddy John Wesley Satterfield that just has a way of getting me to take shots. I don't know. But I don't, you know. At the end of the day, we all know who's responsible for our undoing, and if we don't, we should. This was called Blame on the Bottle. Well, the last time I'd seen him, couldn't recall. And I bumped into him coming down the hall of the county clerk's office. It's time to pay my taxes again. I said, it's been a long time, man, let's get us a beer. He smiled, shook his head and said, I quit drinking last year. I said, okay. How about a Coca-Cola then? Yes, we got us a Coke. Then he said he'd been born again baptized. He got his soul clean. The liquor was evil, and it was poisoning me. I said, okay. Man, I know you're just trying to be a good friend. There's only one judge for me. Brother, you ain't him. So I'll take my chances each time that I take a drink. Every time. Don't put blame on the bottle now that you got yourself dry. You're needing someone or something called the bad guy. Too fast and too many, too much for way too long. Don't put blame on the bottle, 'cause that whiskey don't pour on its own. He didn't like what I had to say too much. He just shook my hand and he wished me good luck. He left that Coca-Cola half empty. He left me where I stood. Off in my mind with the cold beer on the beach. Screen porch at sunset and a little bourbon neat. And a few more fine visions and some memories of times that were good. Too much of a good thing, it ain't no good at all. That goes for all things, especially alcohol. I've had too much too often, and I ain't proud of some things that I've done. But I don't put the blame on the bottle for all of those things I've done. What's done is done now. I did what I did to be alone. Too fast and too many, too much for way too long. Oh, I don't put blame on the bottle, 'cause that whiskey don't pour on its own.
Who knew you wrote a song about me?
All right, before I play this next song, are all y'all from Texas? Everybody? Everybody here?
Not originally.
Who all lives in Texas?
Well, but-
Now. All right. A lot of hands. How about that?
There we go.
There's a town here spelled R-E-F-U-G-I-O. How do you say it?
Furio.
Refugio.
That's right.
We all appreciate this. Wrote this song about a guy robbing banks down on his luck, going to Mexico. The song's called Sands of Tampico. I've been running through every red light all night just to get through. Got a black coffee and a bag of black cookies and a cherry Farmville. Radio blast on a late night DJ ain't playing nothing slow. And I ain't stopped till I see that sign say welcome to Mexico. Yeah. I've been known to skirt the line a time or two. Live the life just scraping by those days I threw. All my words, I'll be high as birds, flying loose and free. To the sands of Tampico, bury me. Got a second wind in Refugio, I told y'all. Got a second wind in Refugio, 3 cops are on my trail. I shook them all off like a dog in the wild, like a backline out of hell. Well, as far as I can tell, ain't no rose can smell as sweet as a rubber I left to spin the ball ties on a hot South Texas street. They'll be looking for me on every bayou street, but baby, I've been long gone. I might look like skin and bones, won't be that way for long. 'Cause I got a trunk full of borrowed money and a bottle in the sun. Robbed 6 banks in 72 hours and I didn't even use my gun. I've been known to skirt the line a time or two. Let the light scraping by those days I threw. All my words, I'll be high as birds, flying loose and free. To the sands of Tampico, bury me. It's a perfect day on Dia de los Muertos. Gaviotas diving in the sea. I hear those federales with their hound dogs. And I know that they're coming after me. Watch out. White caps rolling waves on old Tampico. Sirens sounding like a carnival. Money floats like confetti down in the water. Feels good just to win one after all, yeah. I've been known to skirt the line a time or two. Let the light scraping by those days I threw. On my words, I'll be high as birds, flying loose and free. To the sands of Tampico, bury me. To the sands of Tampico, bury me. To the sands of Tampico, bury me. While Mac does that, I want to point out that Mac and I aren't too terribly different in heights, but he is all legs and I'm all torso, so that's why he's standing flat-footed and I'm kicking with the top. I'm not short.
I think we're kind of the same height, like
Look at
we
this.
sit down.
Yeah. Thank you, Mac. That made me feel better.
And
He
I
got a-
can't touch the ground. Though, yeah.
Mac got a size 13 and I got some kid boot yesterday. Mine had Paw Patrol on it.
I'm actually somewhere between 12 and a half and a 13, so I have to get a 13 and put an insole in it. 'Cause I tried the 12 and a half and it didn't fit.
I don't have that problem. Mine are just Velcro. Mine light up.
Right, so every now and then, somebody will send me a video clip of Billy Strings or Jerry Reed or some really hot guitar picker, and it'll make me feel sorry for, old Love 'Em All right here. Because I do the best I can, but sometimes I wonder if this one isn't longing for a more capable picker. So this one's dedicated to, this is a song I wrote, I'm gonna send it out to neglected and mistreated guitars everywhere. It's called The Ballad of Bob Yamaha, or A Simple Plea in C major, and it's kind of a conversational blues, so bear with me here. Gotta pull this guy up, he has a roll too. There it is. Well, I come from Japan, and I don't speak Japanese. I made my way to the States back in the 70s. First fella had me got bored pretty fast, so he sold me quick for some cash and a case of beer. Next fella had me, all he played was Bob Seger. When I say that's all he played, I ain't kidding either. Mostly, he just played that one song. Sometimes he played it all night long if he really hit the booze. Working on those night moves, man. But I'm just an old guitar. Nobody's ever played too good. Just lean me up against the wall. Learn a few chords and that's all. Yeah, and I don't get my strings changed as often as I should. 'Cause I'm just an old guitar. Nobody's ever played too good. Well, then I seen a few other owners, and all out of my case, some chick picked me up during that Little Fair craze. She didn't stick with me because it was just a phase. She shoved me under her bed. I met a little sister when Taylor Swift come along. She wanted to write her own songs. It sounded kind of like Taylor Swift songs. Man, they were a lot worse though. That's my buddy. He's a harmonica. He's never been played worth a shit either. Top of the line, D28, J45, but just one time I'd like to wind up in some capable hands. And I ain't talking Tony Rice or Doc Watson, but the toughest thing I've ever gotten is Neil Young. Needle and the Damage Done. I won't go so far to call that song easy. No, it ain't easy. It ain't all that hard. But I'm just an old guitar, nobody's ever played too good. I just lean me up against the wall, learn a few chords and that's all. Yeah, and I don't get my strings changed as often as I should, 'cause I'm just an old guitar. Nobody's ever played too good. I'm just an old guitar. Nobody's ever played too good. Old guitar.
Yeah, we'll play one more. We're gonna play one more, and then those we haven't met or haven't talked to, we'd love to hang out with you and take a little break. Probably get another beer.
Yeah, another beer. Try to maybe push some of our wares on y'all if anybody's interested. We got tapes and vinyl and CDs and T-shirts and
free
that's all I got. Free stickers.
You got more than me, so
The only thing I got more than you is you don't have vinyl.
that's true. I'll sell yours. All right, so this next song is not my song. I've been doing it a lot. It's one of my favorite songs in the world. Actually, we played it the other night at the Hall of Fame, and I'm going to do it tonight. So this is for David Childers.
Yeah.
One of the best living songwriters, probably my favorite living songwriter. The song's called Can't Latta Shuffle.
Oh yeah.
Never played this song sitting down before, so this is how it works. Lock the windows, lock the door. Bruce ain't gonna come around no more. Running by the river, done lost his head to a double shot there. Knocked him dead. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. Will be rain for the morning fall. Can't let shuffle dance all night. With a dirty dog making mud on fire. Woo! We come here to have our fun, dance with the ladies without our guns. You want trouble, better keep it at home. If you insist, they'll bring it on. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. Will be rain for the morning fall. Can't let the shovel dance all night. With a dirty dog making blood on fire. What do you say about it on one mic? Drag old Bruce out the door, put him in the boat and my boat. Oh, there's a hole in the river, jumping in. Gonna be a while for the seeing kid. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. Will it rain for the morning fall? Can't let shovel dance all night. With a dirty dog make him love don't fight. Put on the ceiling, put on the wall. Will it rain for the morning fall? Can't let shovel dance all night. With a dirty dog make him love don't fight. Woo!
So I've been in Nashville for over a decade now. The thing to do in Nashville is get your buddies together and try to write a song. So I was hanging out with my buddies Davis and Elliot one time, and we weren't having much luck. We were just drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes, but Davis and Elliot do, and we just sit there and just kind of shoot the breeze and couldn't figure out what to write about. And Elliot had spent the pandemic out with his brother in Montana. He just, when it all hit, he just said, I'm getting the hell out of here. Went out and stayed out in the middle of nowhere. And he was talking about this little place called Poynor, Montana, which apparently isn't much more than a bar. They got a big bar where people come in and go to. And I said, Poynor, Montana, that kind of sounds like a song. I learned that it was just a bar after I wrote it. Because I wrote the song and somebody was like, what do you know about Poynor? I was like, nothing. They're like, well, there's nothing there. Anyway, it's called Poynor, Montana. Well, I heard some old men talking over times they had together. Stories of the rodeo, skies that run forever. Montana, would you like to get to know me? What's going on in Pony? There's an early morning train, ticket at the station. Seat by the window, my mind set on salvation. Montana, is that something you could show me? What's going on in Pony? It's a long ride, but I've got time and no reason to stop. This far from the rain, the stallions on the flats, girls in cowboy hats, hitting never go, never get the chance to know what's going on in Pawnee. 'Cause I'm only a day or two away. Never made it across the country, oh damn, always meant to drive by something else beside that old high school that I went to. Montana, don't tell this town you stole me what's going on in Pawnee. It's a long ride, but I got time and no reason to stay this far from the range. The stallions on the flats, the girls with cowboy hats. If you never